still is an exceptional amount of, although that still is an exceptional, although that still is an exceptional, even though there's still a lot of junk on that bench, I'm gonna get somewhere. I'm gonna get it done. Dudes, what's up? Welcome back. It's been a while. Well, since the last video, you saw that drift thing going on. So we're back in my shop today. Gonna try to figure out some stuff and figure out what we're doing and where I'm going. And one other thing too is I also talked about doing a shop tour for you guys, and I got some pretty positive feedback on that one. So before I do that, just something's driving me nuts. I had this little storage room in the back. Let me show you real quick. So you guys remember other videos? If you saw them and stuff, like check the videos. There's stuff like what happened here, all this room. This is kind of a new part of the shop, but as you can see, it's a total mess. I got some cabinets in the back here. They're all parts and stuff. You know, I got some fancy good stuff, some new stuff. I got some Camaro stuff down here. I got, oh man, I'm sure there's RX-7 parts in there, and there's, look at it. Whoa, you know, like all kinds of stuff. I don't even know what's in that box. Injectors, brake pads. Yeah, so anyways, point is, I gotta clean this stuff, and it's driving me nuts. I also gotta finish setting up my cabinets and stuff. I might paint these, because like everything's nice and gray and bright in here now, and those are black and old and crusty. But I'm thinking here, maybe, like this is where I put my paint stuff for now. It's kind of crappy too. One day I'll have it all nice and, you know, styly, right? Here's like old DVDs, right? Also too, not much, but I'm thinking this is gonna be all the electronic stuff, right? That's kind of a giveaway right there. There's electronic stuff in there. Gotta figure that out, figure out what's what, put it where it belongs, tidy up a little bit, because I mean, tis the season to be working in the shop, right? I want to be working in my shop and kind of organized, and I've got plans and ideas, and to make it actually happen, I'm gonna have to get much more persistent, accurate, productive. Like I gotta find the most, what's that word? The most resourceful, the word. I gotta get stuff done in an orderly fashion, organized, cheaply, using everything to its max potential, including time, effort, money, parts, cars. So let's just see where everything goes. I'm gonna pull everything from that back room, put on some good tunes, probably do one of them quick like video lapse things, you know, time lapse, make it quick. So I'm gonna pull out everything basically out of these three. This one, this one, this one. All these parts and electronics and what, and like there's metal in there, there's a pipe bender in there, there's vinyl, there's a sub, there's point is, all that crap's gotta come out quick, get it done, organized. There's parts for like 4 or 5 different cars in there, so I want to have one cabinet. Yeah, before we get into that too far, let's keep walking back here. So this cabinet clearly already has oil and stuff in it. It's got 2 doors. And I like that because if I'm doing any work back here, because I do have like grinding wheel and stuff and a saw, even though it's not set up and organized yet, it's here. If I start doing some grinding stuff, I don't want sparks flying into where the oil cans are and stuff like that. Petroleum based and flammable, I'll put in there, even though it's not the greatest, like clearly it's not the most fireproof cabinet, but better, you know, I just think it'll be better. The rest, well, these ones got broken doors, right? I only got 1 door on each. Apparently I have a bit of an anger issue. I ended up using one for a shelf. Like I was saying, oils. Got 3 left. Probably gonna do like 1 for the RX-7, 1 for the Acadian, and I'll split the other one between the 8.6 and the truck, because those are kind of daily and not so highly modified as the other cars are going to be, so I really won't have that many spare parts, performance parts, or whatever kind of parts you get it, you know what I mean? Like the new season forecast. I gotta cut down my numbers. I have way too many things on the go. I'm filming with the 8.6, I'm doing the IROC thing. It's still here, but it's gonna go. I was doing the RX-7, the Acadian, filming videos with this and that. I got the 240 project with the V8 going on. It's just that it ended up being way too much, and I can't focus on anything, and I can't get any kind of stuff out to you guys that's worth it, because I almost feel like it's so widespread and all over the place that I'm just like, I feel like I'm just covering stuff. Like I feel like I'm a magazine. Like, hey, look, some cars. this year what I really want to focus on is my cars and stuff, and that I reckon I'm going to do some cool stuff to it. I got to get to work if I'm going to get this clean because there's just so much crap. So all right, I'll get at it. Probably gonna need a bit of energy for this one, so let's go get us some grub. Boom! Shakalaka! Just got back. The sun's kind of trying to come out. It's gonna have to be a nice day. Walk back in the garage. Got my music playing in the background. Some nice jazz, nice and calm, because that's in my shop when I'm working on stuff, being creative, artistic. I stay chill, totally calm. But on the racetrack, then I walk in the shop and I see all this stuff sitting on that shelf. Everything I just pulled out of them shelves in the back, and I almost threw up. So, put the coffee down and get to work. Okay, so as I start cleaning this up, I'm gonna figure out a little bit of a game plan, some bit of an organization thing, and I want to cover certain things and make sure I got spot for other things and other things I want to work with. So, hold up, I got an idea. So check it out. It's like this. I'm gonna do this part of the shelf. RX-7. These shelves, X-Body. Now, if you don't know what the X-Body is, GM has body codes for all their cars. You probably heard of the G-Body Shuffle. Then there's the F-Body, like the F-Bomb, which is the Firebird and the Camaro. Well, it turns out that the Acadia and the Chevy 2 platform is actually the X-Body, which works for me because, you know, RX-7, X-Body, X, it can mean anything, right? It's the, anyways, I just thought it was cool. So, then this one will fix up to put in all the maintenance stuff for the 8.6, which is not much right now because the car's under such a heavy duty warranty. I don't have to worry about it so much. And also the truck. The truck's a different story. That's my rig to get us to the racetrack with the trailer, the car, the whole works. So I'm gonna have to stock up on like oils and fluids for the truck and everything I need. And maintenance wise, I should probably get some gaskets, filters, pretty much everything that's going to burn out needs to be changed. Maybe ball joints, brakes. I just changed the brakes on it, but I put a really cheap, shitty pair. If you watch back a couple videos ago, well, I had to fix that truck up because it had a lot of problems. I ended up having to drop the fuel tank, change the fuel pump and everything out of it because it was all rusted to shit. But anyways, maybe I'll do a video on that later. I don't know. But for now, so that's what we got, right? Now, this will be fluids, oils, WD-40, stuff like that, you know, like any kind of useful utility spray cans, whatnot. This shelf is mostly like, it's all the house stuff and everything that's in there. But this one right here, these little glass shelves I actually pulled out of the office not too long ago when I made like the game room more just games, and that's kind of it. Yeah, that I'm gonna put some parts on that I will probably clean up, fix up, make them look good and try to sell them. Example, look at that. And I got a bunch of other stuff here too, like I got some alternators, I got taillights, I got a lot of old Chevy parts, CB radios. There's a lot of crap to go through in here. So instead of just talking to you guys the whole time, I'm gonna have to just start organizing and putting stuff away because this might not be done today. Even though there's still a lot of junk on that bench, I'm gonna get somewhere. I'm gonna get it done. The big thing I think now is gonna be electronic stuff. I mean, look at this. There's like all kinds of radios and dashboards and stuff. The Acadian stuff goes in the Acadian shelf, but the CB radios, the amplifiers, I'm not sure. I found this thing. It's got all kinds of crazy junk in it. These cool connectors. I got some switches in here. I got some relays in here. Hey, I got a screwdriver. I got all kinds of electronic stuff. So I think once I get all the electronic stuff put away in the shelves that are gonna, where they belong, and kind of organize that, that's gonna be a huge thing. And that way all the shelves, the cabinets in the back that I emptied out, all these things right here, well, at least they're gonna have way less in them, and it'll be more like, instead of just a pile of junk on every shelf, I'll just, every shelf is kind of like a display where I can see what's there and what's going on. So minimal stuff on the shelves, you know, like not too much stuff, keep it simple, to keep it organized, and I gotta figure out how much of this stuff I'm gonna throw out. There's a lot of stuff left over, I guess, from older cars that I've had, and cars I don't have anymore, and a few parts left over. I just found some bushings from an old Chevy HHR. Also, there's parts for Jesse's car in here. There's a lot of stuff. So I'm just gonna keep trucking, slowly but surely. I'll get that done. Boom, so check it out. No more crap on the bench. Well, there's still crap on the bench, but not a lot. A couple car batteries, those are going to scrap though, because I think they're finitos. This is gonna be the electronics section. Here I put the wires, CB radios. In here is car stereos. In here is surveillance system cameras and stuff. This is CB radio stuff. Amplifiers, capacitors, 8-track. All the stuff that I might use one day, but I'm not using today. Then up here is all the tools and stuff. What are you doing? Is it there? Still all a big mess right now, right? But this is like tools, wiring, and stuff that I would use on a regular basis. It's all in these bins and these buckets because they were in shelves underneath before. That's like a whole other video. I'm gonna do this piece by piece here. Check it out. We got like all these cabinets in the back too, right? That's far from done because I gotta fill it up with stuff to maintain the cars that I'm gonna concentrate on this year. Here's stuff that I'm getting ready to clean up and sell. Sandblasters there, grinding wheel, the press. I wanna clean all these tools up. I wanna make the shop fully functional. It's my headquarters, my home base. I gotta be able to do everything I need to do out of here. If I wanna drift, I gotta be able to support that bad habit, you know what I'm saying? But that's the whole point of this video series this year. We're just gonna keep working on stuff, try to get ahead of the game, and I'm gonna bring you guys along step by step, show you the way, show you what I did to get to where I wanna go, and we'll see if it works. It might not work at all. But hey, like I always said, still the same game plan. No matter what happens, I'm doing these videos because I enjoy doing videos. I've always enjoyed doing videos, and I enjoy cars. I love being around cars, building cars, driving cars, preferably drifting cars, hanging out with my buddies and stuff. We're car people. It's fun. It's what I live for. It's what I love to do. And that's the most important thing in life, is just to do what you love, right? Right. Follow along, man. Like, this is gonna be a fun journey. It's never too late. Come along for the ride.